All right, guys. Today's lesson is on literal equations, and so bottom line is literal equations are equations where you solve for a variable, and the other side of the equation is also variables. Okay. So let's look at this one. This one we talked about in class today, that the bell ringer, where distance is equal to rate times time, and you want to solve a t. All right, and just like I used an example today in class, for instance, we have 4 is equal to 2x. All right, I want to solve for x here. How do I solve for x? Well, the 2 is being multiplied by x, and so to get x by itself, I divide both sides by 2. All right, so it is very similar to d equals rt. I want to solve for t. I want t by itself. And there's a multiplication going on. It is r times t. So to cancel the r, just like over here, I cancel the 2. I'm going to divide by r on both sides. Okay? So that goes away. So I'm left with d over r is equal to t. All right? The same steps you're trying to do, we did last week, solving for variable. In this case, it's t. Last week we solved for x, and then here now we're solving for r. Now same distance formula where d is equal to r times t. Now I want to solve for r. This is what I'm going after, but t is been multiplied by t. So to cancel t now, all I'm going to do is divide both sides by t. Right, that goes away, and I'm left with d over t is equal to r. Okay, and so that's why we call it literal equation, because we solve r, and the equation is it still has variables on both sides. Okay, let's get some examples here. You can fill out. I don't have much space on right here, but d is equal to rt. Now we just solved for this a while ago. R is equal to d over t, and t is equal to d over r. Okay. All right. I'm going to skip this. Here, we're asked to solve. We're given an equation y plus 11 equals x, and we're asked to solve for y. Just means that I want y is going to equal to something on the right side, and so that's what we're going to solve for. So we have y plus 11 is equal to x. Now remember, now I want to solve for y. Well, look at it now. There's an addition going on here. There's a plus 11. So to cancel out plus 11, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to minus 11 on both sides. Okay? That goes away. So I'm left with y is equal to, now you can minus it. On the right side now, I'll bring down the x. I have x minus 11. All right, so that's the equation right there. So look at number 2. Let me erase this now. Number 2, right, we have 2x plus 4y is equal to 10. Again, same steps we're following by. We're solving for y. But look at this now. It's a 4y. I have a 4y here. All right. So this is what I'm zeroing on right now, 4y, to get to my y. But there's a 2x on the left side of it. So I need to cancel this 2x right here. So I'm going to minus 2x here and minus 2x there. Draw my line. That goes away. So on the left side now, if I bring down the 4y, I get 4y is equal to. Now on the left side now, it's always is the rule is you always put the variable first. So you can write 10 minus 2x. That is okay, but we always write the variable first. So I'm going to write uh, negative 2x plus 10. Okay. I'm trying to finish it before the period starts. Okay. Now I have 4y now. But guess what now? This is a multiplication operation. It is 4 times y. So to undo that multiplication, which is the opposite, right, I'm going to divide by 4. And on both sides, this by 4 and that by 4. That goes away. So I'm left with now y is equal to. Now, 2 over 4, I can reduce that to 1/2. So that's going to be negative 1/2 times x. And 10 divided by 4, I can reduce that by to 5 over 2. All right, so that's your answer there. All right. Look at this one now. Again, a very similar one. We have x minus 6y is equal to 12. Okay. Again, it says solve for y. So this is my target right here. But there's a plus x right here. I've got to cancel to get to the 6y first. So I'm going to add a negative x right here and a negative x right there. Draw my line. That goes away. So all I'm left with now on the left side is just negative 6y. On the right side now, again, I always write the variable first now. I have a negative x plus 12. All right. Now I have my 6y inside, but there's a 6 times the y. So to cancel that 6y, the negative 6y, I'm going to divide by negative 6 here, and negative 6 there, and negative 6 there. That goes away. That becomes 1. And so all I'm left with here is y is equal to negative divided by negative here. That gives me a positive. So I'm left with x over 6. And this is negative 6, right? Yes. And then 12 divided by negative 6 is negative 2. Okay. And I just heard the bell go off. Look at number 4. Okay, so let's erase number 4 for a second. Number 3. Number 4, here you're given, I think I erased one slide. Here you're given the equation ax plus by is equal to c. And you solve for y. You're like, well, look at this now. They give you the value of a, b, and c. Let's go ahead and replace those values into the equation and see what we have. So we know a is 2. That's 2 times x plus, we know b is 6. So that is 6 times y is equal to c, which is 30. Okay. Now, so let's solve for y now. Same procedure, just like the one before. This is my target right here, but I have to cancel the 2x first. So I'm going to minus 2x here, and then minus 2x on the right side. Draw my line. That goes away now, right? So all I'm left with now is 6y is equal to negative 2x plus 30. Okay. Now I have my 6y inside. Now I've got to get rid of the 6. So I'm going to divide by 6 here, divide by 6 there, divide by 6 there. Okay? And so that goes away. I'm left with y is equal to 2 divided by 6. I can reduce that to 1/3. So give me negative 1/3 x. And 30 divided by 6 is 5. So plus 5. All right. Now there's one problem that's on the homework you'll see. What if you have x y over x is equal to 6, and you're asked to solve for y. Now, look at this operation right here. What is going on here? That's a division, all right? You want to solve for y. All right, solve for y, right? So this is a division right here. So to get rid of the x, right, I have to multiply. So I'm going to multiply this by x, also this by x, and so the x goes away now. So I'm left with just y is equal to 6 times x, right, or 6x. So whenever you have a fraction, look at it's a division going on, and you got to perform the opposite operation to eliminate the variable. All right. Let's do one more real quick. What if I have, say, a over t equals to, or I said minus 2 is equal to 4. All right. So here we go now. I'm going to, there's a plus 2 right here. It doesn't belong there. So plus 2, plus 2. All right. So that goes away. So now I have a over t is equal to 6. All right. Now I want a by itself. So I've got to multiply. There's a division going on right here. So I'm going to multiply by t to cancel the t on this side, but also multiply t right here. That goes away. So I'm left with now a is equal to 60. All right. So all you gotta do is follow the steps that we have learned since last week, and and solve the problems. All right, guys.